Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? How are you? No, for real, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zandi. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zandi Lemkonyeni. Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. Yeah, click on the subscribe button, guys. It's free. And yeah, just like the video if you actually like the video, because you already know from the title what we'll be talking about. A very controversial issue currently. Yeah, guys, what's up, Stokvel? Yo. What's up, Stokvel? Okay. Did you guys watch that show? It's Stokvel, Stokie. Ooh. Yeah, what's up, Stokvel? Okay, so obviously with what's up, Stokvel, like, I'm sure how most people got introduced to it is that they saw on people's statuses, you know, people were posting. And at first, and this was around July, August-ish, when it was still the 600 Rand one. And I was like, I'm just like going to give you a background of my experience with it, né? And then let you know what I think of it. So, yeah. Around that time, I would like see people posting about this thing. And obviously, like, I'm Xhosa, and you know, Xhosas are deep in such things, right? And when I read about it, I'd just be like, I know, another pyramid scheme, and easy. And then people close to me are like giving me testimonials that, hey, this thing really works. And then eventually, like, okay, so I wrote some notes down so that I don't digress, guys. I was really skeptical about it. I was really scared to join, but at the same time, I wanted the money, and it was during recess. So during recess, it's dry. There is no money. And I thought it was maybe like things like Triple M, and the other one, what was it? Was it Pinky? Was it? I forgot what it was, but I thought it's things of that nature. So I was just like, and easy. And then yeah, so the thing about Stokvels is, which is why I'm not really, oh, I was wearing my glasses the whole time. About Stokvels is that I'm not really a fan of Stokvels, because I just feel like it's a really great way to help you save money, but there's no interest, like, it's not growing, your money's not growing. It's literally, if it takes 4 months for you to get money and you've been contributing 1,000 Rand to someone else for 4 months, when it's your turn, you're obviously going to get 4,000 Rand, and that's the exact same amount of money you were giving other people. So with Stokvels, there isn't really a growth on your money. It's just a nice way to help you save, because you've basically been putting away $1,000 every month, right? So yeah, so I was not really a fan of Stokvels, but I did one in 2017 when I was in first year for the first time, and it worked out. I mean, it was great. And then, okay, so what's up, Stokvel, guys? First of all, it's illegal, so I'm not in any way condoning it. I'm not in any way saying you should do it. Like, don't do that thing. It's illegal because it's a risk, a big risk. It's not regulated by the law. You can't tell the police that I gave away my money and it didn't, like, you can't do anything about it if your money goes away, except to scam other people as well. And then, so I kept asking about this thing because I didn't understand it, right? And then eventually, like, they put me in a group so that I could see the whole thing in action. And yo, the list was moving. Okay, so what happens is that you join a group. And when you join a group, okay, you're in that WhatsApp group, right? And then what usually happens is that there's a list and there's somebody's details on there, banking details. And then to get added onto the list, you have to pay that person $200. That's a current person top of the list. That's a person that's getting paid. You pay that person $200, you get added at the bottom of the list. And so if it was a 600 Rand one or the 1,000 Rand one, however many payments that it's needed, you guys in the group have to recruit people to come and pay that $200, and so that the list keeps moving. And when it gets to a certain point, the list splits so that the lists are smaller, and then you go to different groups. So it splits odd. All the people with the odd numbers on the list go to one group. All the people with the even numbers on the list go to another group. And then you continue, and it's recruiting. I don't think it's necessarily a pyramid scheme, because with a pyramid scheme, what usually happens is that there's someone that gets basically money from all the different levels, right? But with this one, there isn't like someone that's getting all the money or getting parts of the money. Yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's basically how it works. So after I joined the group to observe, and when you're in there, like I was within, right? I'm seeing this list is moving. You know, like when people are sending proof of payment. You look away for 10 minutes, when you open your phone, there's over 100 messages, guys, proof of payments, welcome to the group, da da da. And what sucks about it is that you have to like always be on your phone, number one. Number two, you have to be active, because at some point they were saying that if you're not active, then they're going to take you off the list. You know, so like some groups you really have to be alert, because sometimes they have unnecessary rules, nah? And then yeah, so for it to work, people have to get recruited. That's how it works. And it gets to a point where people are no longer recruiting, and then what happens? You're on the list, dololo money. And your money is gone, because sometimes you don't even know who you paid it to, so you can't even ask that person. You can't ask for your money back. So now for me to join, I just felt like, okay, I usually take myself on movie dates, solo movie dates. So I just felt like, okay, they take my money and it doesn't come back, that means I don't get to go on a movie date. Yeah, so yeah, so I did eventually join, right? And then that time, and I did it twice, because I did it when it was a 600 rand one, and then a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I joined again with the new one, yeah, 1.2. I did it again, and on both occasions, guys, the devil was against me. When I'm at the top, the group goes too quiet. And now I'm there, I'm like, Haibo, Maliam. So like on both occasions, whenever I'd get the first payment, I'd be like, okay, anything can happen now. My principal amount is back. My 200 is back with me. I haven't made a loss, right? And then the other payments would come in and I feel like I'm balling, which is a trap, because it feels like it's free money. So the first time I joined with the 600 bucks, I blew it on nonsense. I don't even know what I did with that money, because it felt like it was free money, you know, getting 600 bucks from 200 bucks. Well, it's actually 400 bucks, but yeah. And then with the second one, when I got the 1,000 rand, I was a little bit wise with it, but still, like, there is a certain level of irresponsibility and you feeling like you're balling, Jay, because it was easy money. Easy money is never worth it. Yeah. Then, okay, and like in the group, guys, because I think the first time they took over a day to pay me, and a day is long in those groups. Like a day is long. Sometimes they pay 3 people within a period of half an hour. Like the lists move. So, Jay, yeah, and then, okay, so eventually on both occasions, I got my money, right? So, the first time it was the one where you put in 200 bucks, you get 600 bucks back. The second time you put in 200 bucks, you get 1,000 bucks back. And for me to join the second time, it's that whole thing of, and I think this thing might be addictive, because you just feel like, well, it was fine the first time, I made the money, so let me go in again, right? That's exactly why I went back. And for me to go back, I was scouting the people that are in the groups, and I was making sure they are in groups where the lists are moving. So yeah, let me see. Okay, so like I said, you have to recruit, you have to be active in the group, you have to be alert, because you're dealing with a whole lot of strangers, guys, and sometimes they sly, and sometimes the rules just change all of a sudden, and you know, so you just, because everybody wants money in there and everybody's just ruthless about it, and sometimes you get like a phone call from a number you don't know, and they're like, hey, please check the group, you know. So yeah, people have access to you, and maybe doing this with a number that's not your number is a good idea. And what happened, and this is so sad, guys, I feel so bad about this. What happened was that before joining, we'd obviously try to get to join into groups that where the list is moving quick, right? And what we had said with my friend and I is that if you end up, or if you hear about a group where the list is moving fast, that's where we should join. And on both accounts, the list was moving so quick when I first joined. And then I tell my friend about it, that look, that list is moving. And she's like, okay, I'm coming. She joins. Does it not go quiet afterwards, guys? dead quiet. So on both times, my friend didn't make the money. She, yeah, bamdlile both times. Like, she made a loss. So dololo dololo money, she got nothing, and it's so sad. It's so sad because, yeah, she lost out on her money. But guys, honestly, I just feel like this thing is just a risk. Remember, it's not regulated. The money is addictive, like I said, because it feels like free money. And what happens when the list gets stuck, it gets stuck because also the people on the list are not going to be encouraged to recruit more people because the list is no longer moving. So what must happen? So I was one of the lucky ones because I, number one, got my principal amounts back. Number two, I made the full amount from both groups, right? At both times. Am I going back? No. No, I'm not going back. And I actually do advise that people don't do it because this thing is not an investment. And I mean, if you feel like you can lose the 200 bucks, it's fine. It's fine. But in the long run, I didn't even think it's ethically right and morally right. You know, all those other important things. I don't think so. And for me, honestly, it was just the love of money that took me there. And because I had things that I wanted to pay off and I'm really saving towards something for next year. Like I'm really working hard to save towards something. So yeah, guys. Yeah, that's what I have to say about it. That's my experience with WhatsApp Stokvel. Just be careful on them streets. Be careful. And honestly, don't join. If you don't do it. Just don't go, guys. Don't go. But if you want the money, but don't go. It's up to you. It's up to you. I have told you my experience. I've told you what I think about it, and I think I've said everything that I noted down. Yeah. Okay, guys, yeah, let me close off this video. It's too long now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know what your experience is in the comment section. Some people say they got threats, like they literally got serious threats because of 200 bucks. So let me know what crazy stories you have in the comment section about it. Also, please just like this video. Let's get it to 50 likes, guys. You know, when you like my videos, it makes my video recommended. It makes my video get recommended to other people on YouTube. So that means more people get to watch me, and I mean, that's cute, right? So please, let's work together to just get it to 50 likes. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Mwah!